Thalassemia.
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 What is thalassemia?
Where did it come
What
from?
if I have it?
Why is it here? Why is it here?
So, what is thalassemia? Well, thalassemia is a blood disorder that can be passed down from your parents. That means this disorder is recessive. Thalassemia can affect a lot of things like the hemoglobin. Yeah, this thing. This thing is made up of two proteins called the alpha globin and the beta globin. Beta. When one of these proteins experience any sort of defects, the blood cells can change or mutate, in a way. Yeah, these little guys are the blood cells. They carry oxygen to the lungs, which is something we need to
survive.
So how exactly does this relate to thalassemia? Well, remember that the red blood cells carries oxygen to our lungs in order for us to survive. The hemoglobin is the protein in our red blood cells. For thalassemia, however, they affect the production of the hemoglobin, which results in a lot of red blood cells being destroyed. You know what this means, right? Less blood cells means less oxygen. Less oxygen means anemia. What is anemia? In short, you'll feel suddenly tired or weak. As of now, there are two types of thalassemia. The two types are the alpha thalassemia and the beta thalassemia. When thalassemia changes the alpha globin, it'll be known as alpha thalassemia, and vice versa for the beta thalassemia. The alpha thalassemia happens when the genes related to the alpha globin are missing or mutated. Symptoms for alpha thalassemia are dark urine, fatigue, weakness or short of breath, swollen abdomen, deformities of the facial bone, and irritability. Now let's talk about the beta thalassemia. The beta thalassemia happens when similar genes affect production of the beta globin protein. Symptoms for beta thalassemia are moodiness, shortness of breath, pale skin, fast heartbeat, slow growth, tiredness, and yellow skin. There are treatments for thalassemia and I will list some here. Getting blood transfusion, which is getting blood donated to you every 3 to 4 weeks. Or getting a stem cell transplant, which is super risky because you could get infections, organ damage, or possibly new cancers. Now all of this sounds pretty scary for someone, and it's really important to know if you have thalassemia or not. So how would you find out? Well, my friends, thalassemia occurs a lot more in people that are from the Middle East, Southeast Asia, China, and in those of African descent. Life expectancy has improved for those with thalassemia, but those who have it and don't get treatment or diagnosed will typically die during their early childhood, or before the age of 30. So, yeah, that's about it. Thalassemia.